Hiya, welcome back to Yarn and Needles. I'm going to be doing a slightly different video today, and it's a tag video, so kudos to me for originality, but it's the vegan tag, so you wouldn't gather this from knitting tutorials, but I am vegan, so I just thought it would be fun to chat away to the camera, and then anyone who's interested in veganism can click on and listen to my brain fart and yeah, maybe get inspired to go vegan. Ooh, how exciting, the vegan dream. The first question is, are you a vegan? Yes, I am. When did you become vegan? I became vegan on the 11th of August 2015, so it's just been 4 months and it's going really well. Yay! Why did you become a vegan? I was vegetarian previously for about a year and a half roughly, and I was interested in veganism kind of from the get-go really, and I guess I saw vegetarianism as part of my transition to veganism. There were a couple of other motivating factors. I do have irritable bowel syndrome, and I was having a rough time with it. Like, I was having to have a lot of time off work, and irritable bowel syndrome is one of those things which for me is triggered by stress. So if I'm worried about my illness, then my illness will get worse. And I was, you know, I'd been to the doctor, I'd had blood tests, they came back sort of inconclusive, and you know, they weren't that helpful. So at the suggestion of one of my friends, I decided to see if I had a lactose intolerance, and to test for that is to basically do what's called an elimination diet, where you don't eat any of the foods containing lactose and then gradually introduce it back into your diet to confirm it. So I started doing that, and I thought, sod it, I'm just going to not eat eggs because I might as well go vegan. If I'm a lactose intolerant vegetarian, which I'll never know if I'm lactose intolerant because I don't want to eat milk again, eat milk, drink milk, or eat cheese again. Well, if I'm a lactose intolerant vegetarian, I might as well just go the whole hog and go vegan. So that's what I did, and I do agree with, you know, the whole ethical standpoint as well. Like, I only wish I'd done it sooner, really. I mean, my IBS has calmed down, but I don't want to sort of use my own anecdotal evidence to say I fixed myself, because I might not have. God knows, I don't want to pretend I'm being scientific when I'm not, basically. So that's why I went vegan. What was the hardest part about becoming vegan? I didn't find it too hard, to be honest with you. The only thing that's difficult, well, not really, well, you know, the only thing that's a bit hard is like eating out. Like, if you're going out for group meals of people, if you don't necessarily have control in choosing the restaurant, then you can have a bit of a awkward time of it. Awkward is the only way I use to describe it. It is a bit of a first world problem to be like, oh, I can't get my vegan food when I go out for my work meal because, oh, look at me, I've got a job and colleagues. And anyway, so earlier on this week I had a uni course meal, because I knew about that so far in advance. We could contact the restaurant and let them know. Later on today I'm going out for lunch with some of my colleagues, and I just emailed ahead and said, I'm vegan, what can you adapt from your menu? And you know, they were quite happy to say what they can do. So I mean, that's the only thing, finding something to eat when you're outside of your own home. I'd say that's the trickier part for me personally. Is it difficult to be vegan? Well, I can only talk about my own experience here. I can't speak for all vegans. For me, it's not. The only troublesome thing is eating out, which I've just harped on about. But apart from that, it's fine. Like, I'm fine. Do you let certain things slide from time to time? For example, use/purchase non-vegan items. When it comes to food, I am definitely, straight up vegan. I am sort of in the process of transitioning out non-vegan household items, cosmetics, toiletries, etc. So I do try and avoid where possible, but for example with like cosmetics, I've got a lot of stuff. It's quite hard to use up certain types of makeup, and I'm not in the habit of just throwing things away because I don't have enough money to just chuck things out and buy those new things. But it is something I'm conscious of, and when I do buy new items, I am looking to see what company it's from, do they taste on animals, do they test on animals, so yeah. How do you deal with people who are closed-minded about your lifestyle? There aren't that many people who have been. Some people just ask me like, oh, so what do you eat? And I tell them what I eat, and it's fine. Fun fact, I am planning a wedding, and as I'm vegan and my partner is vegetarian, we are going to have a vegan stroke vegetarian sort of wedding breakfast, which is a meal you have after the ceremony. And there have been a couple of relatives who I shan't point fingers at who have just straight up said we won't eat that, which to me I think is silly, because vegetarian or vegan food is not a cuisine of its own, if that makes sense. There's like vegetarian/vegan Italian food, Chinese food, Indian, English, blah de blah de blah. So it does annoy me when people are narrow-minded about it, but it's not something I've had like loads of experience with. Hello, Willow. Willow, like the rabbits are in the living room and they just sort of come up to the little pet gate, try and get out, realise they can't, and then go away again. They're so cute. Do you support vegetarianism and or some things are better than nothings? Yeah. I was vegetarian for a while before that, and my partner still is vegetarian, but he does eat a lot of vegan food because of me. And yeah, like, doing a little bit is obviously better than doing nothing at all. So I do support it, but I know for myself personally that it was very easy for me to go vegan. There was no reason not to, and I wish I'd done it sooner. So whilst I'm totally cool with being vegan, I don't think anyone who isn't vegan is like totally evil or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know it's a bit of a contentious subject, isn't it? But I'm fine with it. What's your favourite specialty vegan item? I'm yet to try vegan corn, but that's an aside. I would like to try that. I quite like the Fry's products, like their sausages are really nice. Linda McCartney sausages are nice. And the Fry's chicken strips are nice as well as their chicken nuggets. Their chicken strips taste kind of like chicken nuggets as well. Like, it just tastes like, really bad, like actual chicken from like McDonald's or whatever. That's probably why I like it. What is your opinion of the meat and dairy alternatives? Well, I use them and that's fine. So, I think I can understand that people don't want to use them. It's a personal preference, as all of this is. But I think they're great. And I think, especially if you are concerned about what you're going to cook for yourself, then, because you do have to change your cooking, a reasonable amount. But, I think those sort of dairy and meat products sort of help to ease you in, and there's no harm in using them. Like, obviously, an animal didn't die for that product to be made, so go for it. What is your opinion about palm oil? One of the Facebook groups that I'm part of has banned all discussion on palm oil because it just gets out of hand. I mean, I can totally understand that it destroys habitats and therefore animals die. And at this point in my sort of vegan transition, it's not something that I am being too particular about. However, it's obviously problematic and damaging. So yeah, in an ideal world I would consume less, and I do read ingredients lists, as you do anyway as a vegan. So yeah, that kind of answers the question, I guess. Do you feel judged by other vegans sometimes? How do you deal with it? I don't know that many other vegans, so I can't say I do, to be honest. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh bloody hell. Willow was just humping Alfie. God. Oh god. I'll let them sort it out. I'm nearly done. Are you aware of third-party animal testing? Yes, and it's something that I am going to try to avoid when I buy in, you know, like my toilet bleach and, you know, my hairspray. But there are a lot of things that I already own, and like I said, I'm not going to throw things away just because I can't afford to just do that. And the last question is, do I enjoy being vegan? And yeah, I do. I love trying new vegan food. I love going to like little bakeries that do lots of vegan cakes. I think that's great, and it's a really nice treat. And yeah, I do really enjoy it. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I feel fine in, you know, my body. So if you are thinking of going vegan and, you know, you have the means to do so, you know, say you're young, or you're living with parents and they cook for you, you know, I can understand in that situation you can't always just go vegan. It's a bit difficult. But if you're not in that kind of situation and you have control over what you buy and eat, then give it a go, and don't beat yourself up if you mess up. I don't think I've messed up knowingly. I probably have and not realised. But yeah, give it a go, and you know, there's a lot of good food out there for vegans, so you're really not missing out. So yeah, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed. Leave any comments below for maybe some vegan recipes or any questions about veganism if you're new. So yeah, bye for now.